The film opens with King sitting inside a lively club. Outside, several people are keeping a close watch on the place. Amidst this tension, a young woman arrives and slips in to meet King in secret. The people outside, vigilant and suspicious, report her presence to their boss. The boss, alarmed, says that the old officer is about to expose their operations to someone. His orders are clear: eliminate them both. Inside, the woman who meets King is Anna, a boundary hunter, someone who kills for money. King shows Anna a photo of a family and asks her to locate them. Anna refuses, explaining that her expertise lies solely in assassination, not investigation. She insists she cannot find anyone. As they converse, King notices the group from outside creeping in behind Anna, ready to strike. Urgently, he tells Anna to escape while he hides himself in the washroom. Alone, King confronts the attackers, fighting them off one by one. When he finally leaves the club, he sees Anna has killed the remaining assailants and fled. However, a sniper, still hidden in a car, takes a deadly shot, killing King instantly. The next morning, Madna, King's colleague, receives the news of his death. She goes to identify his body. While examining him, she discovers a cryptic message scrawled on his side, instructing her to find someone called the accountant. Later, at King's home, Madna studies numerous photos on the walls and uncovers that King was deeply involved in investigating a complex case tied to multiple murders. Determined to complete King's unfinished work, Madna takes over his home and, among his belongings, finds the name Christian Wolff, the accountant King was searching for. Meanwhile, Christian Wolff lives in a van filled with his belongings: a bike, weapons, and survival gear. Anna reaches out to a company asking about Christian, but the woman on the other end denies that anyone by that name works there. Madna, however, knows this is impossible, as all King's contacts trace back to that place. Unbeknownst to them, their conversation is being eavesdropped on. The listener traces the call and realizes Madna is speaking from King's house, uncovering their connection and the mission they're pursuing. The story then shifts to the sniper who killed King. He visits his boss, Burke, a fishmonger by trade but deeply involved in illegal human trafficking, smuggling women under the guise of legal business. King had uncovered Burke's operations, which led to his assassination. Burke orders his sniper, Tom, to hunt down and kill the girl who escaped the club that night, warning that she is extremely dangerous. She had previously attacked his friends, killing many but sparing him. Burke also demands Tom to eliminate another man who met King the same evening. Back in her office parking lot, Madna is surprised when Christian shows up, questioning why she's searching for him. Madna takes him to King's home and explains the mysterious message and the photos tied to the investigation. Christian admits he doesn't fully understand the connections, but reveals that King was looking for a man named Paulo, who once lived with his family near the Mexican border. Paulo had been separated from his wife, who worked various jobs. To find Paulo, Christian and Madna decide to first track down his wife by investigating her last known workplace. At the factory, they question the owner about Paulo's wife. The man shrugs it off, claiming he can't keep track of hundreds of women working there daily. When he refuses to disclose her whereabouts, Christian confronts him with evidence of financial fraud. The factory's accounts don't match reported sales, indicating money laundering. Angered, the factory owner attacks Christian. A fierce fight ensues, with Christian ultimately overpowering him and his men. Christian learns from the man that another smuggler is involved in the trafficking ring. After leaving the factory, Christian calls his brother for backup. The brother arrives, stepping out of a house where it's implied he's just killed several people. Christian explains the case to his brother, who immediately summons 3 girls. He pays them and questions them about a man named Mark. 2 of the girls are too frightened, but agree to talk in exchange for money. Meanwhile, Madna and her partner watch footage from the night King was killed, but still can't identify the shooter. They discover that Paulo was searching for King with a family photo. It's revealed Paulo's father also died, and King had been assigned to locate Paulo and his family. Madna also learns about a human trafficking ring operating in Paulo's village, where the captors had executed all the men they caught, including Paulo. The girl's informant calls Mark and leaves. When Mark arrives, Christian quickly subdues him and locks him in Madna's car trunk to hand him over to the police. To assist with the investigation, Christian brings in a hacker who ostensibly teaches computer skills to special needs children, but secretly uses her talents to gather intel through hacking. Medina expresses skepticism, doubting that even Christian's team can solve a case King couldn't. Overhearing this, the hacker takes it as a challenge. The team decides to find Anna, the girl who met King last. They believe King must have confided in her details of the case. They retrieve CCTV footage from the day, but Anna's face isn't visible because she cleverly kept it hidden. Not discouraged, the hacker notices a woman who took a selfie on the same street the day Anna passed by. By hacking into the woman's phone and computer, the hacker uncovers Anna's face behind the selfie. Further digging reveals Anna's history. She likely commits murders wherever necessary. Despite multiple attempts, the team can't discover Anna's real name. Back at home, Christian's brother studies King's photos and deduces that the murder victims were likely killed by Anna, noting the identical killing style. Medina questions how he knows this. The brother calmly confesses that he too is a killer. Disturbed, Medina leaves, unwilling to work with the criminal. She then visits Mark in jail, where he arrives with his lawyer. Medina interrogates Mark about where he procured the girls. She shows him Paolo's family photo, and he admits to buying Paolo's wife. However, he claims she escaped long ago and was later hospitalized. Before Mark can reveal who he buys girls from, Tom shoots him dead from behind. Medina goes to the hospital where Paolo's wife had been admitted. The doctor reveals that she was violently attacked and badly beaten after defending herself. The injuries caused brain trauma and severe facial damage, requiring surgery. Thankfully, she recovered quickly and regained her health. Medina reviews the hospital records and recognizes the woman as Tina, Anna, the boundary hunter King met. To escape captivity, Anna had murdered a hospital guard. As Medina and the doctor discuss these details, Christian's hacker hacks the hospital's computer system, intercepting the information too. Christian's brother receives an alert via the dark web. A contract has been placed on Medina's life. Christian rushes to Medina's home to protect her, only to find Anna already there, attempting to kill Medina. But Medina, skilled in self-defense, fights back, managing to stay alive. During the struggle, Anna's eyes catch a photo of her family, triggering a flood of memories. The trauma reemerges. Her entire village was raided, women were captured and sold, husbands murdered before their eyes. Christian arrives and realizes Anna has begun to remember her past. He offers to reunite her with her son, revealing he knows where the child is. Anna, however, rejects the offer, saying she's left that life behind and walks away. Christian takes Medina to the hospital for care. Burke, the human trafficker, learns Medina is still alive and that Anna was sent to kill her. Realizing the threat to his operations, Burke orders his men to hide all illegal activities and relocate the captive children. Christian knows his brother won't stand idle. Together, they plan to rescue the children. The hacker reports spotting a bus near the Mexican border filled with children, all connected to Burke. Christian instructs the hacker to find out what Burke plans for the children. They discover Burke is digging a large pit to bury the children alive. Christian races to the location, shooting and eliminating guards along the way. A fierce gunfight ensues as Christian's brother sneaks behind the bus to rescue the children. Though injured by a guard's bullet, Christian remains undeterred and kills the attacker. As the bus approaches the pit, the brothers launch an attack, opening fire on Burke's men. Tom, realizing he is about to be captured, takes Paolo's son hostage. Christian, momentarily shaken, steadies himself by reciting a poem and then shoots Tom, ending the threat. After the battle, Christian and his brother rescue all the children and escape. The hacker contacts Anna, revealing Burke's brutal past, how he captured her and the village girls, killed their husbands, and continues trafficking children. Anna learns that her own son was among those saved by Christian and his team. Furious, Anna storms to Burke's house, intent on killing him. Burke tries to flee, but Anna chases him with a knife. The scene cuts just as she closes in. Weeks later, Medina has sealed off Burke's operations and gathered extensive evidence on human trafficking. With Christian and his brother's help, she has made significant progress, arresting many involved. She calls the agency again to thank them for their support, but they deny any record of Christian or his brother working there. Medina knows the truth and suspects Christian's hacker is listening. It's revealed that the hacker has provided shelter for all the rescued children at his institute. In the film's final scene, Christian and his brother are shown embarking on a peaceful trip together, symbolizing a hard-earned moment of calm after the storm.